In this video, I will walk you through different concepts of cloud computing, what is cloud computing, and what we were using before the cloud computing came into tech industry. And then we have a concept of evolution of cloud hosting. Is evolution, sorry, I misspelled it. Evolution. Okay. Then we have a common cloud services. So first we will understand what actually is cloud computing. So cloud computing is the practice of using remote servers. So is what is practice of using remote servers hosted over the internet. So, for storing the data, managing the data, or for processing the data, we are using remote servers instead of local servers, which we were using in on-premise. So, for that, we have to hire the IT people. Uh, we have to take all of the risk. We have to maintain. We have to show. We have to maintain all of the machines, all of the servers, and we have to pay rent to the real estate. But for the cloud servers, we have resolved all of the issues which we were facing on on-premise. On cloud servers, we don't need to hire IT people, we don't need to pay rent to the real estate. We just have to do all of the configurations for our services on the cloud, and rest of the risk taken by the owners of the servers. Okay, so we have understand the difference between on-premise and cloud servers. Next, we will proceed to the concept of evolution of cloud hosting. How cloud hosting get evoluted during different time periods. So first we have dedicated servers. So in dedicated servers, we have one physical server that is dedicated to one business, one consumer, or one user. So one user can run only one app or website on the internet on that server. Sorry, on that server. So it is of high security, but it is very high in cost, and we have to maintain all of the servers, so it requires high maintenance. Next, we have this is virtual private server. So if I write its full name, virtual private server. So what is that? It's actually we have one physical server in virtual private server, and we have and that is dedicated to only one business, but that one business can run multiple apps or website on that. So in this we have isolation of resources, how the resources are isolated from each other, because one app or multiple apps or website, they are running on one server. So it means they are using the shared resources, but but app those apps that are running on those servers, they are isolated from each other. Like if one app crashes, it will not affect the other website or app. And the resources, for example CPU or RAM, they are using, they are completely isolated from each other. They are not like, they are kept separate from other users. Even though they are hosted, everyone, all of the users are using the same physical servers, but those resources are kept separate from each other. And second advantage of this is that of using the virtual private server is that better utilization. Then we have a shared hosting. Shared hosting, the most common is GoDaddy, and in this we have one physical server, and that is dedicated to multiple businesses, multiple users, and multiple apps and websites can be hosted on using the shared hosting. But in this, we have less security, we have underutilization of resources, and we have it is very cost effective. That's the one advantage of using the shared hosting. And then if we proceed to the cloud hosting, that is the best option in till now. And in this, we have one physical server. No, we don't have one physical server. In these three cloud hosting options, we have one physical server. But in cloud hosting, we have multiple servers, multiple machines that are working together as a single machine. So this concept is related to the distributed computing. What happens in the distributed computing? We have multiple machines and that are working together as a single machine. For example, if we have one big task, we divide into multiple subtasks and we run those multiple subtasks into those machines, and those tasks are performing their own job on different machines, but these machines are interconnected with each other, so they are behaving as a single system. So the advantage is scalability. We can add a number of servers, we can scale it in horizontal or vertical way. It is very flexible, it is very cost effective, and it has high security, just like dedicated server. Then we have common cloud services. In common cloud services, we have four different options. Cloud service providers are providing us these different options, these different cloud services for infrastructure as a service. Amazon has over 200 plus cloud services. So if we look into these cloud services one by one, for example, networking. What is networking? Like different cloud services, they are like how they are talking with each other. For example, if one app hosted on the internet, hosted on the server, they we are allowing it that they can talk with the DB, but DB can talk to the internet. We are managing the traffic to the internet. So we are also showing that which services can access the internet. Can they go outbound, like send traffic to the internet? So we have network isolation between services and outbound to the internet. Then we have storage. So we have a virtual hard drive over the internet. In compute, we have virtual computer for running the applications or program. Then in database, we have a virtual database for storing the data for web applications, for storing data of apps or websites. So these are the core concepts that we have covered in today's class. Thank you.